Okay, welcome back. I've gone ahead and sorted the 60s. I've got them over here. There's a couple of dates missing. There's not a single 1960, but I got some 59s, 61s, 62s, 3s, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 69. No S's in this particular batch, which is kind of distressing, but, well, I'll be okay. What I'm going to do, well, I've already done it, but what I normally do is take one particular year, say 1965, and I'm going to lay them out down here. These are not 65s because it's just a one batch. But if I have them all laid out, large batches work for me because I get through a lot of them, and they're all the same. I'm looking for the same darn thing every time. So I don't do these small batches, you know, where this is a decade. I wait until they're saved up. For example, here's a bag of just the 80s. So I get a couple of those, then I'll sort that decade and take a day to go through 1 year at a time. I lay them out. I've got the loop handy, everything I need. I got a good bright light, and I set up the computer so I can review exactly what it is I'm looking for. Let me zoom in just a little bit. You can see I got your favorite page here, the 1 Million Pennies Project. Okay, watch this. I give you a little list of what to look for real quick, but it's not quite enough. Let's say 1963. Where are you here? Where the hell are you? Here we go, down here. All I'm saying here is you're looking for a DDO, a double die obverse. Now I'm going to pull up 3 other pages. You see them in the tabs up here. The first one I'm going to pull up is Variety Vista. I'll give you all these links. I go to 1963D, double die obverse, and I know where to look. I look at the date, I look at the bottom of the L, I look at the side of the T. Again, bottom of the L, eyelid, bottom of the L, bottom of the L. That seems to be the most common item. Down here underneath the 6, inside the 3, the side of the R. And that's all they've got is these 12 items. Actually 11, they have one unassigned. Wexler, he's got a whole lot more, but a lot of them just aren't listed. But you can go through and get his best ups. Okay, but having these in front of you when you're searching the coins, you can compare what you have with what's on the screen. This will help you find the stuff that's already known. There's all kinds of ways you can, you can do this. You can lay them out. You can do them one at a time. However you want to do it. But if you start with what's known, you got a better chance of finding stuff. Over here we got Copper Coins, one of the best sites I think as far as navigability. You start off, this is the die search. Oh, let's see, I'll go home here. Right over here on the side of the screen you get die variety search. And let me go back forward. I can't go forward. I'll go right there. Die variety search, I type in 1963. There you go. I'm going to go to Denver, and down here I'm going to select everything. You can check all 5, but there's no real point to the repunch date or over date. But check everything and hit the search button. I'm going to have double dies, 1DOs. I'm going to have RPMs. He's got 3 pages of items out here. You're going to have some DDRs, what to look for, where, the little points at the serifs on the letters. What particular letters, and he's got some yeah, I got D in there. He has very few RPMs listed in here, but you put these 3 together and you can find everything. Now what I do, coming back to the table, if we can get in on that, having them all laid out, I can go through a lot of them at a time. That's why I like to get, a big batch rather than 8, Over here you see just, what do you got? What the hell is it? There you go. One particular date, I got 7, 8, 10. I like to have a couple of cup loads at least. Give me $10 worth of pennies in the same date and I will search those right through. I lay them right out, as you can see. They're all face up when I start. I'll go over them tight with a loop. I know what to look for. Look at his nose, look at his date, look at the various letters in particular detail under the L beside the T. I get through the set. I'm going to flip them all over and check the reverses. Geez, I went to all this trouble. I may as well check the reverse while I'm here. You'd be surprised how many you can find. Nobody checks these things. But it works out having them in the same direction. You knock something over with your hand or your finger, you know that it's, hasn't been checked, it's upside down. So when I go through to turn them, I turn them all the same direction again. That's what I've got so far. What the big point here is, get the data on the screen so you can check it immediately, see what you're looking for. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted. That's it for now.